or your eyes. Haven't we met here before? Oh, why can't they pull me out of my disguise? It can't be worth the time I spend being shy. All my life, draw my gaze up to your eyes. So, this song, Up to Your Eyes, or Gaze Up, I haven't settled on the title, but I think Up to Your Eyes is pretty damn cool. I've got the whole song written. And speaking of the writing process, this started with a little melody idea that I had all the way back in November of last year. I couldn't remember if I had dreamt it or whether it was some other song. And so I left it for a few months until I decided to just own it and write a little chorus for it. Your eyes, haven't we met here before? Oh, why can't they pull me out of my disguise? It can't be worth the time I spent being shy. All my life, draw my gaze up to your eyes. So then when I had the chorus, I decided to put it to some chords immediately so I wouldn't forget the idea. Do you know those people that just are so easy with their eye contact? Like most of your days, you spend time avoiding people's eyes because it just takes up so much energy. But then there are some specific people, they just look at you with such grace and kindness, and they're so easy to look back at. And so this song is in dedication to those wondrous people. It did take a few months for this song to come to fruition. Here I'm playing with the chords and the melody of the bridge, and it was only a few months later when I put lyrics to it. Fancy seeing you here. I've forgotten how to behave within the gaze of someone I revere. I try to hold up some self-belief, for if we meet up in the middle, in the space between, we'll ride the current with ease. It's not always equally easy breezy as the melody comes to you. Here's some audio of me trying to find the right note for this part. After all, I've mapped out the chords that I want to use. Actually, what's really fun, I can show you an example of last minute changes in the chorus. It can't be worth the time I spend being shy. I initially just wrote it through, what is that, G sharp minor? And then after a little bit, I found through E, which I thought was a little bit more unique or grand sounding. It can't be worth the time I spend being shy. It can't be worth the time I spend being shy. Oh yeah, this song is gonna be fucking fire. Open, please. So the melody is reminding me of Seal a little bit. I'm gonna listen to some of his stuff for inspiration, because I'm hearing steel string acoustic guitars, right? In both ears, pan stereo, and piano. I've mapped out some of the, I've not completed yet. I'm also thinking Simple Minds, Real Life, because I like what happens in that song is you've got the 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. But I have to remember the golden rule that I have set up for this EP creation, and that is go with the flow. Wherever inspiration strikes, but we're going with that. Lego. This is what I've got so far. my life, draw my gaze up to your eyes. Okay. What was the chord? I've forgotten. I hate that I don't play piano. I might change the piano, but for now, they're just the chords so we can build the song. Pre-chorus, and then there's chorus here. And then I'm just going to copy those over because they're just the chords, you know? There's no having to deal with, oh, there's nuance in the way this is played the second time because these are just the chords and it's going to save me time. And I love that. Copy, copy, copy. I know I look different. I got distracted. This is the next day. I filled in the chords. I realized that I don't really know where to start. I just want to let you hear this one little thing that I wrote for when the chorus comes in. Your eyes, oh your eyes, haven't we met here before? Ba-da-da-da-da. That's so good. Okay, now let's do the guitars. I've decided to do the percussion first. I'm thinking about the groove, If I Ever Lose My Faith in You. Oh, your eyes, haven't we met here before? And what it means to be seen from outside the intrigue. The object in me, you are reaching time. Something's caught you by surprise. Nah, I'll do something cool, Philly there. But not like that. Stick to the kick and snare first, then we'll fill. My life, draw my gaze up to your eyes. Is this the groove I want? Maybe I want to do like something really different sounding percussion. Or maybe I just want it to sound like this. I went ahead and did all the drums first. I know I was talking about doing the guitars, but it's easier to do the guitars when you have a good groove and it's less likely that I go out of tempo because just hearing the metronome is hard sometimes. I do wish I'd recorded it, but I can show you what I did though, Jacob Collier style, before we continue. I had this fill to go into the chorus, which was really nice and sounds like this. Your eyes, oh your eyes, haven't we met here before? Oh, why? I had that and I was thinking of like, what's the groove gonna be? So I started with the kick and snare. The snare is doubled with a tambourine here. And then just fill those kicks and snares with some tom fills. That's fun. That's the most fun, I think, doing the drums. I love toms. Cymbal crashes to like announce a new segment. I was playing around with different hi-hats because I didn't want it all to be from the same kit. And so I was copying over the hi-hat, which is doing this. I put that in another one, and as I did that, it gave this sort of stereo effect, which is really cool. So I kept both of them. In the second chorus, I added some of just me going kung ka kung ka as whispers, and then mangled it with a phase distortion and freak and dirt, which is just fancy plugins that do stuff. Your eyes, haven't we met here before? Oh, why can't they pull me out of my... To hear what it sounds like without all that stuff, it's just me doing this. Fright, you can bet my shifting gaze. And that gives that Kate Bush rhythm, which is really nice in the build up from the bridge to the last chorus. For if we meet up in the middle in the space between, we'll ride the current with ease. Oh, your eyes. I even called it the little Kate Bush thing, and then I filter swept it, as you can see here. automates the frequencies. In the first verse and in the intro, I chose a different kick and snare. And then added this echo effect to a hit, some hit. The other thing that I wanted to do, I really wanted to learn how to use a vocoder, and I thought this song could make it work. So I watched one tutorial. To behave within the gaze of someone I revere or try. So that's it. That's what I did yesterday. Now let us continue. We can finally do the acoustic guitars. I'm glad I did the drums first though, because they fill out so much of the frequency spectrum. If you look, time I spend being shy. It's already so full. What is the sound? Thank you. Let's roll. Let's roll. That's about right. When they're making noises outside, don't they know I'm a musician? Well, that's just going to be in the background of my song then. Is it in tune? It is recording with latency and I have accepted my fate. So now I'm just going to record without hearing playback and then also move it up by like so many frames. It's a workaround for now. I've had lunch out of frustration. This is very annoying. I can't hear myself. Okay, so that's one pattern. Let's try another. It does have the most energy I'm feeling, but yeah, we'll do another one. So if I was doing, whoops. And I'll do. Anything else we could do? It's probably going to be that first one. It's got the most energy. It's fun. It just puts a smile on my face. You know you have to do that one. Okay, that's perfect. Now we have to do it again because it's doubled. L, GTR, R, GTR. Let's do this thing. So happy with that. Perfect. I mean, I'll edit it, but it's perfect. I like that. Record it before I forget. That's my motto. Because I don't have a memory of anything. I have no memory. No, that's not what I did. Question is, do we double that? I think it's probably nicer as a single, but let's just record it twice and can always mute one. Now I think it's fun in the second pre-chorus to do the that the piano's doing. It's a golden opportunity for a transition in that moment. See if I can play that. Bloody note down. I don't know if I can play this. 'Cause I suck. No one has to know that I didn't play this at the same time. So shush. Good enough. I'm no guitar player. It can sound like cock. I'll bury it in the mix. Best producer ever. Now the guitars are edited and it sounds really good. All we really have to do is find the right textures to create the space. And I'm really excited for this part because it's time to get inspired. So I'm going to fill in the intro and the first verse. So what am I feeling here? I'll be removing that thing. Let's find some other sound that we can put in here. Where shall we play? Oh, that's crazy. I've forgotten the chords. Now I'm having the same problem with MIDI as I did with recording, where it's recording too late. Fixed the problem, it was low latency mode that did it. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm gonna call it Kongs. Retro, broken, warped, kinematic. Got some weird textures in there. We definitely need something gated. And then there I want to sort of bass drop. How am I going to find that? Or I could manually automate the pitch. That's weird. What is that? Could we do that in the bridge? To behave within the sequence isn't working. We'll come back to that. Let's try something else. Let's try an eerie guitar. Wild horses. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I need a break. That could definitely work. Bass drop. Oh, your eyes, haven't we met here before? Your eyes, haven't we? I sampled my voice from the first word of the bridge. Hi. That now comes back. I loaded it into a sampler, stretched it out all across the keyboard, and then I can play it. Between, we'll ride the current with ease. Yes! That sequencer gave me the idea to use that instrument as a sequence, but it wasn't quite doing what I wanted it to do, so I just went ahead and I just wrote my own. You hear? In the mix, I'll edit the gain so it comes in and then out, because it might be a bit much. This sort of electric guitar part. And in fact, I think we should double it with one other instrument. Maybe doing it an octave higher. Oh my god! I'm not talking into the mic! Hello, I'm so sorry. I'll whisper. What an idiot. Megan! The bridge also needs something high in percussion. Just like some... Let's record that with my voice, see if it works. But something like that in time. Do you know what? F it, that works. That works. But I need a click to record it. And I need the scratched vocal to shush because it's not sung in time. I'm not doing that more than that because I need to edit all of these ch-chus in time. It works so well though. Just warming up for just now. Gotta do them vocals. I don't know if I just ruined the song right now. Are going, yeah, yeah, yeah. That kind of reminds me of, oh, what is that song? Yeah, 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 yeah. I will crash and burn. I must know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, this is exciting. Are you on the edge of your seat? Will I figure out what song this is? I'm dying to know. Is it Alt J? Yes, I think it is. Is it Nara? Oh, it might be Adeline. Oh, my Adeline. It's this song. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Hans Zimmer is credited on this. And a whole bunch of other people I'm sure are very, very good. Man, I gotta listen to more of their music for their production. I want my music to be in the same vein. Sort of. But also me. I've been watching Psych. I love that show. Me. That's good enough. Don't you ever catch me saying, ugh, it's good enough. I'm a professional. I take this to the highest of qualities. Good enough. I'm no guitar player. Exactly there. God, I am brilliant. I'm sorry, it's just true. I am. Hey, I stopped right there at the one where I needed to. And then I'm gonna add some phaser, which I'm already sort of doing in my voice by changing my mouth shape by going tsh and tsh. But I'm gonna add another phaser effect on it anyway. Ooh, aren't you pretty on the grid? Not you. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. I don't understand what it means when you look at me a few seconds longer. Something must have caught your eye. Can't they pull me out of my disguise? The fright, but you can bet my shifting gaze decides. Within the gaze of someone I revere or try. Meet up in the middle in the space between. We'll ride the current with ease. Meet up in the middle in the space between. We'll ride the current with ease. Let me just quickly show you what it sounds like before I tuned the vocal and after. To your eyes, haven't we met here before? Oh, why can't they pull me out of my disguise? It can't be worth the time I spend being shy. To your eyes, haven't we met here before? Oh, why can't they pull me out of my disguise? It can't be worth the time I spend being shy. Subtle but effective, especially if you've got doubles and they all gel together. All my life, draw my gaze up to your eyes. All my life, draw my gaze up to your eyes. So I hope you enjoyed that. You can get this song as a free download on my Bandcamp, link down below, or you can stream it, you know, on all the other platforms, stuff, whatever you use. I am creating an EP and this song will be on it, so more is to come. Yay! It's nice to have some foreground elements, but not when you're a Dracaena. It's just slightly too weird of a plant to have in the foreground. I'm sorry, I love you. Well, maybe we can... maybe this is nice. Ooh. How's that gonna stay without mucking up the shot? Oh God, Megan! I literally can't see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's quite... Dude, whatever. I'm gonna be cutting it out most of the time anyway. Oh, now I've put it there, so I want it. Bastard. There. No, that looks awful. Plant, get out of the way. It was this thing. Maybe I should hold it the whole time. So, as I was saying, stupid.